practice is going to be centered around Patanjali's first Yoga Sutra, which says, now begins the practice of yoga. So there's a few different ways to interpret this, actually, and it sounds like a very simple sentence, but to me it's very rich, because the power of now is so liberating. When we step into the present and step into the now, then we can clear our mind of all of the worries that we have, of the past and the future. Because actually, when we're in the present moment, there's no time to be thinking of what happened before or what's going to happen next. So I thought this was a perfect practice to have in the morning, as sometimes when you get up out of bed, immediately your mind starts to go to the to-do list, right? Or it starts to think about some worry about yesterday. But if you can step into the practice, it's going to be about clearing the mind and preparing the body to experience yoga throughout the day. Because I think that's also what Patanjali was really meaning. It means your practice of yoga begins when you set the intention to practice yoga. That's really the first beginning. And so here we are setting your intention for the rest of the day. And once you've stepped onto the path of the practice of yoga, then you are doing it. And that is what the first Yoga Sutra means. It also can be interpreted as now the practice of yoga begins, and the rest of the book is what you will be learning. Take a good breath in and just resettle just for 1 minute. Really feel the sitting bones on your block and notice your breath. And notice how as you inhale, the body can become full and bright with that life force, the breath. And what an amazing way to start your day, by stepping into the practice of yoga. And just for a moment, set your intention and be aware, recognize what you've done by stepping into your day with the practice of yoga this morning. So you are preparing to clear your mind, to clear your body, to have a fresh start and be ready for the rest of the day. So with that in mind, soften the eyes and just notice the breathing. And begin to connect with the Ujjayi breath. So you have a full inhale, and as you exhale, you can make the sound ha, and you can begin that with the mouth open. So inhale fully. Another breath with the mouth open. And then produce the same sound with the mouth closed. Continue that for a few breaths and become aware of the vibration of the breath as you exhale. You can feel the vibration behind the nose, at the back of the throat, and it can feel that there's more opening, there becomes more space for that natural flow of air, of the life force that naturally comes in and out. Take one more breath and then bring the hands to the heart center. And we will begin with just one Om. So inhale fully and exhale fully. And then inhale fully for Om. Om. Receive another full breath and let the hands soften back to the legs and the eyes open. Welcome to your practice this morning. So let's begin seated, like we did last week actually, and bring the hands to the knees, and you can begin a seated cat-cow, following your breath. So as you inhale, you lengthen up, that the heart comes forward, through the shoulders, and as you exhale, the belly button comes to your spine, the head bows down towards the heart. And just do that with your own timing and your own breathing, tuning in and realizing that you are doing at this moment exactly what your body needs, what your mind needs, to set your intention of the day, to step into the practice of yoga. Really allow that movement to become bigger as your body loosens up and wakens up. So you can even pull a little bit with the hands as you inhale and come forward with the chest. And as you exhale, you can push away a little bit with your hands. And maybe do one or two more in your own breathing. And then come back up to sitting up nice and tall. Really, for a moment, use the muscles around the hips and the buttocks to root down. So I actually push down a little bit with the sitting bones. And then from there, take another breath in and lengthen the spine up super, super tall. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and as you exhale, just let them soften, opening the space across the collarbone and the shoulders. And then from here, take the right arm up, lengthen the side body super long. Take that behind you and place the hand on the mat, and then inhale the left arm up. Get the left side body super tall, and as you exhale, begin to turn to the right and place the hand on your thigh or on your knee. And then each time you inhale, root down more, lengthen up from the spine, and as you exhale, twist. And continue breathing. When you're twisting, imagine that you're bringing the back body towards the front. So in this case, you're bringing the back left ribs towards the front, towards the right. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, lift the two arms up. Inhale, lift the two arms up. And then exhale them back down to the center. And then we'll do the other side. So inhale the left arm up. Get super long in the body. Begin to turn and place the left hand on the mat behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Stretch up super tall. And as you exhale, you turn a little bit more, placing the hand on the thigh. With each inhale, root down, and with each exhale, try to turn a little bit more by pulling gently the leg into your hand and your hand into the leg. Bringing now the back right ribs towards the front. Take one more full breath, and then inhale the arms up. Come back to the center, and exhale the arms back down to your side. And then bring the two arms up like this. I think this is like a cactus, yeah. And again, inhale, lengthen the side body super long and firm the lower belly. Keep breathing. And what we're going to do is turn to the right, inhale. And as we exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, turn to the left. Keep sitting up nice and tall as you continue that breath. Keeping the sitting bones rooted down so that you can rotate around your center point. Maybe you can even feel the muscles along the side body. Do one more, and then exhale to the center. Okay, we'll do the same to the other side. So on your next inhale, turn to the left, and exhale, turn to the right. Continue that breath as you move. Staying really long and tall, stretching up from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Keeping the lower belly firmed. Feel the breath, the vibration of the breath at the back of the throat as you exhale. Inhale fully. Do one more inhale. Exhale back to the center, and then let the arms soften down. Come onto your hands and knees. I will take my socks off. There we go. So coming onto your hands and knees, you can begin on your own in your cat-cow to again repeat that cat-cow, but to really move and wake up the body a little bit more. Begin to cleanse the sleep out of your body and out of your mind. Breathing in a new refreshing breath and breathing out anything that's blocking you, any worries, any thoughts about your to-do list, and just becoming very present now on the mat. Do one more and then come back to tabletop. Make sure that the fingers are spread wide, the arms are strong, the wrist is lined up to the outer edge of the shoulders, and the knees are under the hips. The toes are curled. Press into the toes now so you can feel the muscles in the legs a little bit. Firm the lower belly and stretch the right leg out and press the heel down towards the ground. So you're getting a little bit of a stretch, keeping the lower body firm. Take a breath in and then exhale and bring the leg across the left leg. Again, pressing the heel down, and then this time walk the hands a little bit towards your left. And try to breathe into your right side. Breathing into the right side. Try and really spread the ribs on the right side. Take another breath in, and then as you exhale, walk the hands back to the center. The leg comes back to the center, and change legs. Stretch the left leg out really far behind you. Keep the lower belly firm. Press the heel towards the floor, feeling a stretch up the back of the leg. And then bring the leg across. Again, press the heel away and gently walk the hands just a little bit to the right. So you can notice how that opens the space in your left side. Inhale into the left ribs now. Try and spread those ribs with each inhale. And exhale. Do one more breath. And then come back to the center. Find your center again, firming the lower belly. And then inhale, stretch the right arm and the left knee out and long. So the left leg is straight, the heel is up to the sky. Really stretch all the way out to the crown of the head and the fingers and out through the heel. Take a breath in, stretch long. As you exhale, pull in with the lower belly and bring the elbow towards the knee. And then inhale, stretch long. Exhale, pull in. You can round your back like a cat with each one. You can keep going in your own timing and breath. Really firming the belly as you draw the knee towards the elbow. Do one more. And then change sides. So find your stability and balance. Firm the lower belly. Lengthen out the left arm, right leg. Really stretch it long. Inhale. Exhale, rounding, pulling the knee towards the elbow. The head comes down. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, rounding, using the core to draw the knee into the center. Continue a few more with your own breathing. Really following the breath and using that core to initiate the movement, to draw the knee to the elbow. Do one more and then soften back into the all four position. Take a pause to receive a full breath. And then again, pressing down firmly with the arms and into the toes. Draw the lower belly in and lift your right arm up and out towards your side. And then bend the elbow and reach through. I'm going to turn to the front so you can see that. We're reaching through. You bend your left elbow and place the right shoulder on the ground. Now I'm going to take the left hand to the side. I'm up on my fingertips, and I'm going to press my left shoulder up and over the right. So you're trying to stack the shoulders here. And then just be aware that the hips are not sliding to the left. So draw the hips into the center using those core muscles. And pause and breathe. So this is a great twist for the upper body. Take another full breath. and then press down into the left arm to change sides. So start again in the center, reach the left arm out, inhale. As you exhale, thread it through, bend the right arm, bring the right arm out to the side, and then press gently the right shoulder over the left. Slide the hips back to the center, keep the lower belly firm, and breathe. Get the feeling that with each twist that we are doing today, you are wringing out anything that is blocking you, any disturbances, and you can then walk off the mat with a fresh start. Take one more full breath and then press back up to the hands and knees. Okay, slide the knees back just a little bit, curl the toes, firm the belly, and press up into your downward facing dog. First one of the day. Doesn't it feel good? Okay, bend those knees in your dog, lift the sitting bones high, and really press the mat away so you can really feel the spine lengthening. Lifting the sitting bones high, you can then, keeping that, try to draw the heels a little bit more towards the mat and walk your dog. Gently walking the dog. Yes. Okay, do one more, and then again, bend the knees a little bit, sitting bones high. Lift the right leg up and parallel. Bend the knee, and then open the hip towards the left. So you're going into wild dog. Really press both arms into the ground. Stay strong from the heart. Expand out in all directions. Inhale, press down with the arms. Exhale, expand out. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, parallel the hips, straighten the leg, bring it down. And then on your next inhale, inhale the left leg up in parallel. Stay strong in both arms, bend the knee, begin to open the hip to the right. Keep pressing with both hands. With each inhale, expand out by pressing into the hands. And with each exhale, expand from the heart in all directions. And then parallel the leg and bring it back down. And then from here, tiptoe the legs to your first Uttanasana. So bend your knees, really you can place the chest kind of on the legs, and then from there, lift the sitting bones up just as much as you can. So you have a stretch at the back of the legs and the spine is going to be stretching long. Shake the head, let go. So shake out any sleepy thoughts or anything like that, just shake it all out. Let it all come out through the crown of the head. And then inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold one more time. Place the hands on the elbows and stretch down a little bit. On both arms, you just gently pull. The head is between the arms. Your arms are like a frame, a picture frame for the head. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, release the arms. Inhale, halfway up. Slide the hands to the hips. Press all the way up through the feet. And then sweep the arms up high. And exhale the hands to the heart center. Pause for one full breath. And really feel present on your mat, on your 2 feet. Just recognize the fact that you are on the 2 feet. You're standing up on your 2 legs. Your body is strong. And then inhale the arms up. Stretch up nice and long. Get full and bright. And then exhale into Uttanasana. Inhale halfway up. And exhale the right leg back and then the left so you come into plank. Firm the lower belly, drop the knees to the ground, and this time really allow the hips to soften first towards the mat so you're getting more curve in the back. Roll the shoulders on the back and gently roll all the way down. And then prepare for your first cobra. So point the toes, stretch the right leg out, point the toes on the left, stretch it out. Lifting the inner thighs towards the ceiling, draw the hands back, roll the shoulders back, and lengthen forward up into your cobra. And then soften down. Do a few more cobras with your own breathing. Inhale and lengthen up, forward and up. And then exhale and soften down to the ground. Keep awareness that the lower belly is pulled up and that your toenails are still actively pressing into the mat. Do one more, and then curl the toes under, push through the knees, lifting the hips high into your downward facing dog. Pause for a breath in dog, lifting the sitting bones high, and then look up through the hands, and again, tiptoe the feet up towards the hands for Uttanasana. Take a nice full breath in Uttanasana, bend the knees again, lift the sitting bones high, hug the inner heels in towards each other, and then you can feel how those sitting bones can widen, giving more space in the lumbar. Inhale, come halfway up, and then slide the hands to the hips. Continue breathing, shoulders on your back, come all the way up, and then inhale the arms up high. Exhale, the hands come to the heart center.